Welcome back for some more Blueprints Bingo. This is the no spoilers version, and which reminds me, I need to actually open up the no spoilers file. There we go. Much better. Oh, sorry, a little discombobulated as I was explaining before I hit the record button. Running a couple minutes late here, just had to get my wife a brownie. So let's see here. This is the Blueprints Bingo no spoiler variation that I created, in which none of the things that help you progress in the game are allowed. No puzzle solving, no permanent upgrades, no anything really. The most basic things are the only things that are allowed. And if you'll indulge me for a moment, I usually go over the rules at the very beginning of the session. So spoilers are going to begin in just a few seconds when we go over the rules, and then when you see the screen change again, so if you want to mute if you're trying to avoid spoilers. But when you see the screen change again, spoilers will be over and we'll be ready to start the episode. So here we go with the spoilers. There are specifically allowed mechanics that are listed on this file, and as with all my Blueprints Bingo things, this version of the board will be, the link to it will be in the description of this video on YouTube, if you want to choose to do it yourself and give it a try sometime. So the specifically allowed mechanics: the West Gate and the Outer Room, that is the only permanent upgrades you are allowed to use. Broadly speaking, all these upgrades fall under the category of you're allowed to use something, the basic functions of a room, but no puzzle solving, with very notable exceptions. So opening the West Gate, getting through the garage, that's because the switches in the utility closet are a basic function of that room, but the vac indicator lights are not. That's a puzzle. So one's allowed, the other's not. And since the garage switch is allowed, that means the West Gate, the Outer Room and the West Gate have to be allowed. And I'm not a monster, and I don't hate myself that much that I would deny myself the West Gate. Dartboard and Parlor are the only puzzles allowed to be solved. And as I always say, those are as basic as it gets in this game, and if how to solve a dartboard or parlor puzzle is a spoiler for you, then you have no business watching anybody play Blueprints at any level anyway, and that one's on you. Utility closet I addressed. Workshop contraptions, you can build anything you want, but you may not use the power sledge and burning glass. Basic mechanics, as I said, so sheltering, spreading, utility power, shrine blessings, trading, buying goods in stores, all that stuff is open season. Any non-safe computer function that doesn't require logging into the network is allowed. And laundry room's fine, but not the powered version. The specifically excluded mechanics, so the extra spoilers for this at least. Don't talk about what you can't talk about, because even mentioning something that's spoiler or that's a puzzle could be a spoiler if the person doesn't know it exists. Pump room, boiler room, gallery, cloister, inner area, all off limits. Any new floor plan found in any method except from the drafting studio is off limits. All of them. Safes, combinations, passwords, codes, etc., all off limits. No looking at fine print except stamps if required. Mortar's eye boxes are off limits. Using the secret garden key is off limits. Holding it's okay, but you may not use it, and you may not discuss using it, in fact, except to say, I can't use this. May not enter the antechamber, and there's only 2 levers that are allowed in anyway, and that is the Great Hall and the greenhouse, because those are both functions of those 2 rooms. As I said, don't use the electrical eel aquarium upgrade if you're given that upgrade disc at some point. It's just there's not really a scenario that using it effectively isn't a spoiler of some sort. So let's see. You may not push the middle button of the chamber of mirrors. All the rest of them are fine. You don't. I already did the eels. Tomb statues, catacombs, etc. off limits. And you may not log into the computer network, and you may not use even turn on any of the blue flames. So, I think half of them are locked away behind forbidden mechanics anyway, but don't turn on the other 2. And that is pretty much it. So spoilers are now over. And this is a moderately challenging board just based on the number of challenges. 20 challenge tiles. And to me, challenge tiles are just ones that are just a little bit harder to accomplish based on their difficulty level within the house. The bottom three ranks are light difficulty, medium, and hard. The ones outside the antechamber are always challenge tiles, and they come from a very select list of options that can be there, as are the ones that are outside the entrance hall, but they're easier ones, and only the north exit out of the entrance hall is the challenging of those three. But yeah, so this ensures and the center column is always the most challenging consistently. Challenge tiles can be anywhere, but most of the center column will be all challenge tiles, just to encourage you to take a different route or plow through it if you want to go for the challenge of it. Yeah, so but 20 out of the 43 available spaces are challenge tiles. So here we go. All right, we started, and what do we got? 4 upgrade discs, reach class M5. Yuck. That's actually really rough in this game mode, unless you just really get lucky preparing the day before. Banquet Hall House. What is Banquet Hall House? I think I know this one, but banquet hall, dining room, kitchen, wine cellar, pantry, freezer. Okay. I don't think I'm going to go for that one. All right, upgrade discs. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only think of 4 off the top of my head that are allowed. I need to look at a list. It's been a long time since I've thought about which ones would actually be available for this. My list.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly
Okay, the 5.
Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument
6.
my last
Okay, so
will
1,
and
2,
testament,
3, 4,
and hereby
5,
revoke
6,
all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
7, maybe 8, if I'm lucky.
And bequeath to my
Okay, so there are plenty that are available, though some are easier than others.
My dear niece, Mary Matthews.
Okay, let's look at the rest of the path here. Draft Darkham exit, that one's not too bad. 2 gems, keys, coins, and the 0. Draft 3 upgraded plans in a day. Okay, that one's not bad if I'm going for the upgrade discs as well. 3 major keys. All right, draft 8 blue rooms in a row. Buy out commissary, 12 inventory items. Crap. I've done it several times, but it's hard to get lucky. House of Tomorrow. 6 green rooms. Ugh, okay. All right. Because classroom grade 5 can be a major pain in the butt, I'm leaning towards the west side. We'll see what some of my early options will be. All right, here we go. We're gonna skip the rest here.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall...
All right, making sure my timer was working. Excellent. I do like getting down there. I want utility closet, but not there. Okay, we're going with shoes and a key today. Bedroom might have been better. Anything to do with apples? Experiments, maybe. Eat 3 pieces of fruit in a day? Well, there's one. All right, box and the white box are both empty. This white box is true. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I don't hate it, except it takes all my gems. I love it on any other occasion. Let's do spare room, though. Get my foot off the timer button. That, however, I'll do. For a trunk. Okay. Play room works. All right. 7, 16. Oh, frickin' PlayStation controller. 16, 7, 9. 22, 18. 2, 6, 12. 10, 4, 6, 3, 18. Okay, that can be useful. Okay. Utility room right about now? No. Oh, fudge. Oh, that was mean. I kind of have to go guest bedroom. Need those steps back, you evil game. Let's see whether I'm gonna go back to security anyway, but let's see if maybe we can get it. I was hoping for a nice dead end. Thanks for ruining that game. Alright. Not that this will probably matter. Oh shoot, I wanted to hit that courtyard trunk. It's worth it. There's only so much I can really accomplish on day one in this game mode. So a little extra effort spent on backtracking, like, oh, dice, nice. Getting the weight room, honestly, is not that big of a hit for this, because there's only so much I'm going to be able to do on day one. Alright, there's 2 rooms with fruit. Okay. Good shoes. Yeah, we're gonna have to redraw, obviously. Bloody hell. I need to go west, please, that I can afford. That's fine. It'll get me what I need. Is it car keys by any chance? Okay. And before we head out, can we get anything left here? Sure, special key, why not? Obviously conference room's my only option. Okay. I guess we have a couple of keys in here we can use. That's that. There's really not much else I can accomplish today, so as long as I save a couple of steps to get outside, doesn't matter. Bedroom. Right. And apparently we're gonna be done. No big deal. Nothing in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry for a second there. I thought I saw something. All right. Well, we accomplished the important thing. All right. Sadly, only 2 pieces of fruit consumed. None of these are especially helpful to me. So it honestly doesn't matter. Just take that one so it's out of the way. All right. All right, so if I find myself, like, if I can get the morning room, for instance, yeah, especially if I can get it with any regularity. But if I can get the morning room, that'll give me the 2 gems the next day. That's a good day for me to try for Schoolhouse at least, because then I have some resources to start with. There's so much that's limited on this. Son of a motherless goat! I can't believe I did that. I mean, I can. I got distracted. Yes, I need the friggin' utility box again. Oh my god. That is an entirely unforced dumb error on my part. Oy. About the parlor. Okay, the blue box is true. Is it? I am. Therefore, you're false. This box is empty. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. I'm the protagonist. Nook is good. Give me the key. And it's a room I'm not going to be backtracking through a lot. So, I'll pause in here. Okay, then. Always great. We just get a nice early garage here. Be done with it? No. However, I'll take that. Oyster for free is not on the list, sadly. I'll actually do that one. Okay, let's try that. Try this again. All right. Can we get our garage again, please? Thank you. Cannot believe I did that. All right, now I'm gonna go back in through the front door for the pantry. All right, we find something useful as long as we're here. Trading post. I don't have any items, so it doesn't matter. Root cellar. I don't have a shovel. So let's go ahead and head up shelter. And I don't have access X number of terminals in a day. But I do have a full directory of red rooms that might end up being useful. Yeah, not really a clear... Oh shoot, had that hallway not been there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hallway interrupted 8 blue rooms in a row. Didn't even realize it. Didn't have any better options, but still. Gym is off, so it's fine. Car keys. Commissary. I actually have some coins now. I also have the shelter active. Screw it. Alright, we can read red prints backwards. Alright, read just we, book read the, book his and prints read a about. Said be to needs if you about story a. Room, same, the in fact in, you near quite is book this. Assume already might, reader, my you as and. Head his to toes his from, prints are like looked he and. Red war also who, boy a of story the it was it. Said have we that clues thee with, guess can you maybe and, bed the and bath in the in red had he story a. Sad was he whenever happy him made that won thee, had always prince the book which know you do and. Around weren't clouds, the when, outside ever was he if, down eyes his turn to, book a had always see so. Hugh red a not was, sky the that heard he had he, view the of fear for, up looked never he and. Snow the in swan a of, white the stand not could he, crow a or canary a of, sight the stand not could he. Said often, prince thee, color true, only the its, red things all four, love a had prince thee. Stone of made castle, red a and, rubies of made crown, red a had he. Throne red a on sat who, prince red a was there. Marigold Marian by Prince Red Thee. Yay, I read backwards on a thing that I really hope I don't need to use that tile. Spare room. It's fine. Get me away from that red door back there so I can, in case I need to use it. I probably need to get upgrade disk moving. I mean, observatory moving. Those are the words that I meant to say. Dining room's not a bad idea, though. Ugh, okay. Okay, There's fine. Still got a gem at least to work with here. Okay. I just realized there's 8 keys on here. No. Okay. Dark room. Let's do it. I forgot that one was still sheltered. Didn't do me any good. Alright, well, I can't count that tile. technically, I almost could, but no, I'm not. That's not in the spirit of the game. Pool doesn't really do me a whole hell of a lot of good, except keys. Or I can add furnace in, get it out of the way. Let's go boudoir. I got a lot of keys to work with today, and I've got steps and door. The electric door's already taken care of, so. And we've done one. So if I can get a scenario where I can get more friggin' security doors, please. More rooms that use security doors, please. Oh, that attic is so nice. Alright, there's that one at least. There's 2 security doors. Is rank 9 on here? Of course not. Okay. Freezer, dining room, but I don't have kitchen, and I don't have a way of thawing myself to buy in the kitchen, much less the rest of the stuff. Yeah, if I had the kitchen already, that would be great. I would have that one taken care of. Fudge. But nice to know the freezer's available, I guess. Just the ability to get a couple of keys of some sort. It's gonna screw me over though. 1, 4, 5, 9, 11, 20. 12, 4, 16, 11, 5. 20, 10, 2, 2. 20, 10, 10, 2, 20. Nope, blast it. Okay, 7, 1, 6, 3, 18. Yep, doesn't do me a whole hell of a lot of good. Regular keys. Okay, there's my kitchen. So if I can convince it to give me freezer again. You know, we're relatively late enough in the day. Wait, how many tomorrow rooms do I have? Just this one. I would need freezer and one more for that to count. But you never know. Code checking anything? No. Dang it. All right, well. I don't think I'm going to need to use that. Okay, I think at this point, buying a couple of gems to work with is probably the smartest thing. Alright, so freezer would be a killer move. If I can get a freezer. I don't know how to make that happen. Alzara's down on the board. Okay. Lots of steps to work with. And a place to end my day if I get it straight in my brain. I was kind of hoping for the double fruit, but... Oh! I just realized I could have eaten some fruit in the kitchen. Alright, well, I'll keep it in mind in case I have a lot of steps at the end here. Alright, 1 and 4. One and 3, excuse me. Okay, that's one option. Oh, wine cellar, I needed that too, except now that, crap, I still need I would need that in the freezer, and that's out of luck. Crud. Excellent, I was hoping for one of those. Okay, so... Okay, good. Alright. There's 4 of those. Okay, there's my freezer. Now I need that wine cellar back. Knew that was gonna happen. Well, I suppose it'll say good enough. You got the pantry, the dining room, the freezer, and the kitchen. Probably not. I can't go eat more fruit now. A little bit of a disappointing day, not gonna lie. Not a good start here. A lot of which is my own doing. I have screwed that up myself. Yep, he's facing Inn of the Dead. I did draft a whole wing. And I did 4... Okay, I got the 4 security ones. Okay, 3 terminals in a day. Had I drafted the laboratory at some point there, that would have been good. I didn't even realize that one was on there, to be honest. Alright, well. Alright, come on, we can do this. We can get some better luck here. Okay. Yeah, that banquet hall thing is just too much of a pain in the butt. Unfortunately, all 3 were the antechamber ones, which they're designed to be, so it is really only my own fault. Okay, we have lockpick. Pick 3 locks in a day. Okay. Maybe they're real stingy with items. It's 3 blue in a row. 4. Just in case, you know. As long as it makes sense. And there with that idea. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh. All right, gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. Oh, well, you're false. If you're true, then you're false, and the gems are in a box with a true statement. If you're false, yeah, so they're in a box with a true statement. All right. Oh, in the denying in here. Okay, so 4. Fine. 5. 6. We can accomplish something, maybe. Okay. We can just do 2 blues. That'll at least be something. 7. I'll take it. There's 8. Okay. Might as well go in and see what we can arrange here. You got any good experiments? Not especially, no. Archive floor plans? If I get archives, why not? All right. I really, really, really hope I don't need to go for the Draxus one on this. Because that's a lot of stars to get to. Okay. We don't have that one yet. So, sure, why not? Full directory of orange rooms. Sure. Maybe. Not the one I was hoping for. But I can do something useful with this. Okay, again, I got a 3 out of 4 chance here. Oh, I know I got a lock picked. So there's one door, one lock picked. 2 locks picked. And we've pulled an antechamber. This is a very symmetrical board, apparently. Three locked picked today. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, and so we're gonna backtrack. Well, let's see what we can get here first. More than anything, I probably need those steps. The gem's nice too. Corridor it is. Alright, we're gonna backtrack. Use this disc really fast, because it's kind of important. Alright, there's one. Eh. Okay, buying up commissary. I can see where places where that might help with the money. I can also see that one being very useful. Crap. We're gonna go for that one though. Because you never know. Wait, 1, 2, 3 orange rooms. Okay, I mean, what are the odds I'm gonna get 3 more? Hey, look, the commissary. Yes, because. Okay. You know, had there been an upgrade disc there, that would have been amazing. What is. Oh, I so rarely get the key here anymore. So. Oh, that's 30 for the keys. Another 15 for the gems, so that's 45. Yeah, I'm not going to afford all that. I guess it's worth maybe buying. The shovel, the salt shaker, and a gem. Apparently, that gem just paid off. And then it didn't. I hate you games sometimes. Alright, well, let's go see. With a shovel, can we dig up a turnip or something? Or I've got a key, I can... Yeah, none of this does anything. Unless you got a fruit sitting on you randomly. Nope. Alright, well, we got at least something decent out of this, I suppose. An upgrade, at least. Not the best, but an upgrade. Alright, got a turnip by any chance? Yes! Salted food. Consumed. Oops. They have nothing is not on the list. Okay. Damn. And otherwise do a day. If you combine like what I had there with some of the other days, that would have been something decent. I gotta remember to check the kitchen for when the kitchen shows up to actually check the meals, because buying bacon and eggs is a really good thing. What I really want is an upgrade disc for the breakfast nook. When I can get that, that actually is one of the things that makes this so much easier. Teller, trading post. The trading post, you never know. What I need is a shrine. And an office. Bedroom. Okay, now I need a garage. And a computer room. Pantry is honestly fine. A little bit of cash to work with. Fine. Could you know, like, what could I do with that? Anything? There's no way to know what I'm going to get though. Let's get gems just to make sure I have gems when I start looking for that garage in earnest. 10% better, please. Neither of those really is what I was hoping for. Okay, well, we got one die to get us out of this corner. I don't think that's going to help me, but I might trade. You never know. All right, the other two statements have identical wording. Do they, though? They don't. So therefore, you're a liar. You're the truth, and this box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. Therefore, they're telling the truth, and you have the gems. All right, let's get out of this corner, please. Ah, there we go. Thank you for not making me waste my die. Security's good. Now, garage. That's a West Wing Hall, which is fine. Now, garage. Thank you. All right, that'll be 2. All right, come on, give me something useful, please. Okay, I can make that work. I have thought about for certain bingo tiles, potentially getting the Apple one, but none of them are on the board today, so I don't care. I'll stick with what I got. Darkroom doesn't work there. I really would like the office. I'll take my upgraded boudoir. Hey, there's my office. All right, that's 3. Okay, now we're talking. The one and only time I would ever even consider going the easy route to have 2 wind-up boxes to open 2 parlor boxes in a day. I don't think it's worth it. And I have so few resources to work with, I'm not going to be going funeral parlor like I otherwise might, so we're just going this because I need gems. Like, this is such a resource dependent game mode. All right, but we're in decent shape here. We are stuck in this one spot to draft from. But that'll work. Because now what I really would love is I need a gem and like a patio. I'm not sure how I can make that happen. But regardless. Really light on steps. Let's see what happens first before I try and spread gold. Because if I can get like a conference room or something, that would make life a lot easier. Library it is. No mercy gem. Okay, there's my conference room. So there's part of what I needed out of this equation. Okay, so now, like a gem and a commissary would be kind of cool. That's fruit in 2 rooms. I don't have the thing for the kitchen. I need gems. Gymnasium's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. Crap, come on. All right. That lack of a gem is going to kill me here. Utility room. Right here. Oh, screw it. What else am I gonna do? Hey, okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to lead my day in here before, so we're gonna have to come back for that. Neither the car keys nor the magnifying glass is going to trade for a key card, so actually we're done. Alright, well. Oh boy. Wait, did I do that? Yes, because I re-rolled the corner and I re-rolled up top, and then I re-rolled 3 dice. So I did re-roll 5 times in a day. Okay, thankfully. So I need a lot of orange rooms. I need some more red rooms. And either buy out the commissary or have a bunch of items and or a bunch of terminals. Damn, again, if I just had the lab that yesterday. All right, but that's something I could I can focus on specific goals here now. I have a distinct path. I still need 1 upgrade disc, 1 or 2 red rooms that I haven't done yet, 3, 4 red rooms I haven't done yet. Now's the day to do those. They don't really have a good way to do 6 orange rooms in a day, unfortunately. But there's one. Yes. All right. 3 gems are in a box with a statement. Gems are in a black box. They can't be, so they'd have to be in here. I mean, as long as we've don't have to waste the shelter on the chapel, let's not. It's fine for now. Get a little bit of money. Okay. What do we got today? Sledge would be great with those trunks out there. Really? Really? The key's nice. Don't get me wrong. I love the key. Turnip's great. Couple security doors on a rank 4 courtyard. Okay. Yes. I was hoping for a key card or a vault key. Oh well, there's one. It's used. Alright, and if I can find 2 more terminals, then I can run out to the shelter. It's fine. Oh, wait, I can afford the sledge now. Crap. Hey! Worth it. Alright, in that case, spend the steps. Okay. How I wish there was ever any item in that place. Alright, there's 1 terminal. Just missed my turn. Nook is so useful, but the walk-in closet also very useful. Okay. Okay. Vault today by any chance, game? When I have the gems for it. Let's just clarify. Oh my god, that coat check is so tempting right now. But I need to be able to make sure I get out of this to have enough rooms to work with. Fine. Yeah, Shelter Chapel usually has something. Okay. At the camp. I was hoping for some food. I have 1 shop. Alright, Azar, what you got? Nothing. You have no goodies for me. Really? Something for a computer room. I don't want to use my last gem on, or a gem on the drawing, just in case it does give me the vault. I need the vault or 2 computer rooms, which means I have a very small area to draft left now. Crap. So few rooms to work with here. There's 1. Okay, so now I just need security. Worth a shot. All right. I need to go back to the courtyard to get the gem. So now... One, two to the chapel. Yep. It's the shortest path to get to doors. Looks fine. Okay. Because the problem, if I get, well, okay, I'm not going to get an upgrade disc, so I don't have to worry about getting to a computer. That's not why I need a computer. So the gym actually is not that bad. I'm not going to be backtracking anywhere, and it's still sheltered anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I really need. Okay, now if I do guest bedroom, that's in one is 8, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Or I go to the laboratory. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 to get to the laboratory. And then have to hope that I can draft something out of there. Or 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to the entrance hall. So it's one or the other. Entrance hall has 3 different potential places to draft. Laboratory is closer. Either way, this is my option. Extra gem. Laboratory is probably the best bet. Okay. There's our 3 terminals in a day. Okay. In theory. Never know. And yeah, okay. No keys? No keys. Locked. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Coat check would have been amazing. Office would have been slightly better than security there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make it into the conservatory, but that, or the commissary, but that's it. All right, well, we're done. I didn't have any other major keys today, right? No. Crap. One more would have done it. Not that I need 3 major keys anyway. That's beside the point. Okay, so 6 orange rooms, full directory of red rooms, and I need to get 1 more upgrade disc from somewhere. So kitchen is a major goal right now, because kitchen will give me the morning room gives me an upgrade disc and gems. Not that I can really affect my color choices here. All right, how are we doing on the directory? Reds, I need, I still have 3, so I need furnace, maid's chamber, and archives. That's not too bad. If I can get furnace, that'll pretty much take care of the other 2. And it's just 6 red rooms or orange rooms in a day that's going to be the biggest problem. And I don't think I've accidentally drafted a House of Tomorrow. Nope. Lots of rustic villas. All right. Shrine. Yes. There are ways I can make shrine useful. Need like a nice pantry. Like that one. All right, let's go get us a blessing. Okay, so that hopefully now I just need to get a couple of yellow rooms here. Like that one. I suppose you sell the bacon and eggs, do you? No. I will take the Nook. Uh, yes. Shovel and sledge and a compass. Okay. Neither of which help me from what I'm thinking of right now. Shovel's fine. Parlor works. However. Okay, gems are in the white box. That's true. If you're true, no, you can't be. So you're false. Therefore, you're also true. Gems are in the white box. Oh, I didn't want to pick them up. Damn it, muscle memory. Okay. Okay, actually, I don't hate a lab here. I really don't want the lab there because it dead ends and I had plants. So we're going to pool instead. Office is fine. Okay. Not at all what I was hoping for. Please be unlocked. Damn it. Alright, got some backtracking. Alright, and the middle one, just in case I need it. Which I shouldn't, but it's nice to know at least. Okay, not a bad day to try and buy it out if I had a little more money. It's only $14.25. I'm gonna get 11 though. No place to dig. I think I'll save it for the kitchen. Oh, that's hard to pass up. Not what I was hoping for, but okay. I need the keys. Regular keys or a silver key. Either one game. 18 for 14. 7, 2, 14 again. 20, 10, 2. 6, 3, 3, 15, 15, 1. That'll work. Okay. Probably should have bought those couple extra like bananas or something while I was in there, but oh well. Okay, so now I need to go up to the library. Okay, now I need the silver key. I don't care. A couple of steps are not going to hurt me. I just need... If I had a gem, the garage would be perfect. Now I'm screwed. I need a gem to be able to do anything at this point, or a key. Screw it. Maybe I'll get lucky and draft some red rooms. It's so annoying. Or, okay, closet, you got a key for me? Just, I need a key. That's frickin' gem. And a die that I can't use. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I can't go anywhere now. If I had bought a couple of bananas, I might be able to, I could make something work. I was trying to save my keys to get around, to draft south from the gymnasium to try for her ladyships, but Not happy about that day. Okay. Six red orange rooms is going to be rough. I wish I didn't have that, honestly. Wrench. Good. I was hoping for a wrench. Because again, if I can get some mechanical rooms, adjust some rarities on those, make life a little bit easier in a couple places, that'd be nice. It's one of the few ways I can. So you're false, you're false. Buckness, that's the name jumps. Shovel, salt. Probably gems, maybe keys. Keys for certain, because I don't see any gems up top. Maybe like a sleep mask or something, so might not be that expensive a commissary, actually. It's fine. Be a little bit further north. Okay. Nope, still not morning room. Okay, that should be worth it in the long run. I have 2 shops. Let's... Sure. Or do that. Let's do that. It's 3 steps in there, so I would be a wash going in and getting it. I kind of have to take that one. Okay, now. Okay, that's just a really good option. Now, what I need to do is re-roll. Again, really good option. Like I was saying, I need to re-roll. Okay, that's a great option. Okay, I suppose you want to give me a utility room, do you? I promise I can make some of these things work so well. about the steps? And a key card. Okay. It's fine, actually, again. Honestly, the only thing it could give me better at this point would be the actual utility closet. Okay, where are we on bedrooms, by the way? Just the one? All right, that's fine. Sure, why not? Actually, I want that wine cellar, too. Just as good. Okay, there's... I can't not do it when I've got the wrench here. Okay, that is all the relevant utility rooms made common. That's, in and of itself, some great progress. Okay. I'm trying to get north just enough. Okay, a bunk room. Office would be actually fairly useful. I mean, turns left maybe, or... Okay. Yeah, let's... Spread. Just really hoping for a bunk room now. I don't have any keys, so I'm going to run into some serious problems real fast. But I could probably, again, buy keys in the commissary. See what happens. Dice means money. And that was a key for an experiment. Oh, I really want that dining room, though, for the steps. But I can't. That's just too perfect to pass up. There's my money. A couple more keys. Okay. What can I turn useful here? I want to keep the dice. Let's redraw. Nursery would give me another key. Library didn't give me any access that I don't already have. Try to save the redraws. So Okay. Now 40 coins. Problem is, to really get what I want, we got to backtrack all the way down to the commissary, which means I can't buy food in the kitchen. But I can go. I also need to go up to the utility closet. So I may have to stop at the kitchen and pray for the best and hope for the best here. Okay, extra money. There we go. Okay. Jim is even off, saving me an extra couple of steps there. And if I get a sleeping mask, if there is one in the commissary, which is entirely possible given how flat the results were, then that will help me recover my steps a lot. Okay. All right, I got plenty of steps to do this now. It all just depends on what's actually in the commissary. And there's a reason I'm doing the commissary, because I might not... It's not always that easy to get into the red rooms that I want, and I don't want to have to rely on it. Not that it's that easy to get 12 items. Damn, okay. Well... Crap. This just got a lot less affordable. I need 4 more coins. And I've got... Crap. I don't think anything's worse. Nothing spread in there. Damn it, that was a waste of steps then. Fudge. I got a couple of steps out of that. Now all of a sudden this is technically a net gain of 1 step. But then the 2 coins mean I can buy another banana. Alright, well, didn't manage the conservatory. Or the commissary, the other C word. Okay, well, we're suddenly good on keys, thanks. Read 2 types of things in a day, great. Okay, now, the more important thing here. Come on. Damn it. Alright, fine. Take these slightly less important, and we're going to go for that route. Anything in here? No shovel? Okay, what have I not gotten yet? I've done weight room. I'm gonna go around this aquarium, but this worked for steps. Keys, you name it. I don't have the mage chamber yet. That's done. Now it should just be archives, right? Good. Okay, so now I need to turn another corner. I got plenty of keys here. And now, actually, quite a bit of money. Forgot about rolling dice. I was like, oh gosh, I have no more way to get money. Yes, I do. Archives by any chance? No? Archives by any freaking chance? Passageway is technically better. I'm not worried about keys, so. What do you got for me in the corner? Sure. Sure, now you give me the vault. Hey, I need those archives, please. Now we're talking. Okay, we got a complete directory of red rooms. It sucks, but we've got it. Okay. And I've actually got enough steps I can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to get back to the commissary. Well, I don't need to buy it out anymore anyway. Alright, so we still need more orange rooms. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more orange room and we've got it. Okay, that was actually a bit of a surprise. I should have put aquariums in the draft pool, but I didn't know what my gem situation was going to be like. Oh, we're sort of putting all of our eggs in this corner here. I don't know what that is. All right, so we need an East Wing Hall. Or like another magic aquarium or something. Freezer. Not horrible, actually. Couple of gems, some money for tomorrow. I don't hate it. Not what I was hoping for. That's not bad. Supposing, is there any other tomorrow room I can get all of a sudden? What tomorrow rooms can I possibly get? Sorry, need to. Because I suddenly just cannot think of any tomorrow rooms. Tomorrow rooms. That doesn't count. Okay, sauna. I don't have the pool today, of course. Coat check, yes. Mail room. Mail room's the only other one. Okay. So an East Wing Hall or a mail room. Those are the two things I need right now. Secret passage also. But I have the freezer. And I can't do anything else except that. What do you got for me? Spare room. Because of course you did. All right. Well, we're gonna go store that key card. Okay. All in all, I mean, it was a productive day. I cannot argue on how productive that day was. I don't know how I'm going to get those orange rooms, though, unless I add, you know, aquariums to the draft pool. And again, I almost had the orange rooms there, actually. So that wasn't that bad. But again, one room off. And I just need to arrange for one more upgrade disc still. The thing of where else I can get them. I mean, I know where I've got the list. I can look at it again. Morning room and her ladyship seem like the two most likely options. No, and sure. All right, last day of the high roller. Actually, kind of hoping for a trading post there, but oh well. Come on, we're just so close. There's just always the one or two things that get in the way. All right, box the false statements contains gems. The black statement in the black box is true. Black box is not empty. Ah, crap. All right, if you're true, then you're true, and you have the gems, because you would have to be false. If you're false, then you're false, which means this box with the true statement contains the gems, which means you're true, which is a paradox. So you have to be true, true, false. Today I will take the commissary and hope for a shovel. Hello, shovel. Hello, set of gems. That's actually fine. I guess since I have a lot of gems all of a sudden, that's a really unusual place for me to be in. Let's go for the steps to take the dead end. Kitchen? Morning room by any chance? Or breakfast? Yes! No! Bacon and eggs. Yes! That's the word I was looking for. Okay. We can make this happen. Honestly, I don't care about the trouble. It's fine. Yes. Not today. How about a redraw? You know, how about another redraw? Excellent. All right, this is going to be another tile taken care of very soon, which really just leaves us with 6 orange rooms. I don't see the game making this particularly easy on us all of a sudden. There, closet's fine. Ooh, that means more money. Okay. All right, now be perfect, actually. Yes. That's what I was hoping for. Thank you. All right, there's our antechamber finally. In this game mode, that's probably my mode. Well, yeah. I kind of go out of my way to get red rooms here. Hey, welcome in, Wings and Raiders. I'm running spoiler-free bingo, and I'm one tile away from winning. It's just a little bit difficult to manage this one tile. How was your the rest of your blueprints tonight, Wings? Hopefully you had a good night. Yeah, that's fine. Wings did big things today. Excellent. Last I saw, he had found a certain secret that involves the tomb, and since I'm going spoiler-free, so is the rest of chat on this. Let's see. I have a die to help me get out of this. Sure, let's go. That crappy courtyard. All right. No, turn left. That'll work. And good. Found some menus. Yep. That was where I had to leave, unfortunately. I have no idea how to arrange. I need the lab. And I should not be digging up stuff until I find the lab. Because I need, like, adding aquariums to the shopping, to the... Fudge! As I was saying, I need something to add aquariums to the drafting pool or something, because I need orange rooms. And right now I need keys, apparently. This is insane. I have so many gems now. I don't have any friggin' keys. So this is, I'm trying for the orange six orange rooms in a day. This is the spoiler-free version, which means the only permanent upgrade I have is the West Path, and parlor boxes and dartboards are the only puzzly things that I'm allowed to solve. Other than that, no permanent upgrades, no solving anything, no safes, no combinations, no passwords, nothing. And hello, okay, I can make that work. I can make that work. Okay, good. I really could use a turnip right now, though. Thank you. Got another one of those, just, to help me out. More keys is good, though. I can run in real fast and hit the kitchen. Okay, I'm fine with the money. All right, the run lives. I had 5 orange rooms just the other day, but I was had a mostly full house with very few spaces left, and then I had to take the archives to fill in my red rooms, and that sort of hindered my ability to track down the last orange. And then by the time I found it, I was like, all right, well, I'll take the freezer so that I have gems and a gem and some money for tomorrow. And then right after I bought the freezer, I found another orange. I found Secret Passage that cost a gem and therefore couldn't touch it. So that was a bit of a disappointment. That was one tile away from winning at that point. I'm good on gems. All right, here we go. Chapel's technically fine at this point. Doesn't really matter which way I go. And it has dig spots. Got a nail. Okay. Never know when that'll come in handy. Okay, here we go. I'd really love to open that trunk, but with only... Well, I mean, I've got a silver key. I don't know what I'm going to be able to accomplish with so few keys here. And a third of my house already full. Crap. You could have keys. You don't, but you have dice, which is not as useful as it might be on some ways. In other ways, it's incredibly useful. Can't afford to break that one open. I need silver key here. Cloister does me 0 good whatsoever. Passageway is an orange. Oh, thank you. I was sorry. I completely forgot to do a shout out for Wings. Thank you for handling that, Dread. Crap. Let's do the redraw. I'll take the key. Yes, okay, dig spots, dig spots. Lots of useful dig spots. Turnip, thank you. Wonderful. And a key, even better. Or just as good, how's that? I'll take either and more of both. Okay, I would not say no to a garage or a West Wing Hall here. Garage. Okay. Now we are good on keys. So now we just need orange rooms. Wouldn't mind a laboratory with a useful experiment either, come to think of it. Okay. There's half of what I asked for. Yes, definitely go follow Wings. Okay. Trunk. Trash. Keys. Although I'm actually probably good on keys by now, but our steps to 40 is also really useful at the moment. I'll go for the keys though. Take a risk. Okay. That was trash while digging. West Wing Hall. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 so far. Extra key. I'm not going to have a whole lot of green rooms left, so I'd rather not waste 2 gems on that. Okay, hey, it's an orange. Make another orange. 4. So this should be 5. Aquarium. Because again, I'm not worried about keys at the moment. And it gives me a die as well. Okay. All right, just got to find one more orange room, and there's there's still a few to choose from. Let's go. Prism key would be awesome. No. Also no. Crap. I have to choose that one. Oh. Okay, well, it gets me a die. Music. Oh, now I can't do music room. Pantry. Sure. There we go. Bingo. Sub 2 hours. Oh. Okay, so that is a return to a normal good time on one of these boards. I knew this one was going to be rough. This one is 20 challenge tiles out of the 43 available spots, so almost half the board. Yeah, so this one Thistle is connecting entrance to antechamber. That is the Blueprints original variant for Blueprints Bingo. 148. Nice. Oh, appreciate the subject. Thank you very much. Enjoy the emotes that come with that. So if yeah, Josh or anybody else, actually, I have a lot of. Oh, wrong command. There we go. I have a lot of bingo stuff that's out on my YouTube channel, and every bingo video that I have out there has a link to the version of Blueprints Bingo that I use, one of the spreadsheets that I made. So if it's a spoiler-free video, then the link will be to a spoiler-free version of the file. And then there's also the original. There's a Fog Quest one that's out there and somewhere in the bingo channel, and some stuff like that. And it's a link to all the version that I have saved out on Google Drive. If anybody ever wants to give this variant a try, the reason I like it, number one, is that you can customize it. If you're like, I never ever want to see that tile, Bronx is a jerk for even thinking of putting it on there, you can just delete it. If you download your own copy, you can do whatever you want to with it. If you have some new ideas you want to put on there, go for it. So I like the ability to customize it, and I like that it's the blueprint spin specifically of connecting the two rooms as opposed to just playing bingo while you happen to be playing blueprints. I like this. This is the goal. It's built on the manor design. So, but yeah, if you want to see the rules for this that are specifically built into this, light spoiler. So anybody who's in Wings' chat, this shouldn't apply to. These are the allowed mechanics and the specifically disallowed mechanics for this particular variation. So, and I like the spoiler free, as painful as it can be sometimes, because you have no extra resources or anything to work with, and it's really hard to get things going sometimes. But I like the challenge that it offers. So as far as I know, I have not seen anyone play any sort of spoiler-free version of Bingo before. As far as I know, this one that I built is the only one that's out there. So, but anyway, that is. I'm glad y'all stopped in, and I appreciate the good luck you guys apparently dragged with you, because that got me over the finish line in good order here. So appreciate everybody stopping by. But let's carry the raid forward, though, and let's see if we can find someone else playing some blueprints. And absolutely, again, thank you, Wings, for bringing your folks in here. I see a lot of familiar names, but and so I appreciate you guys coming along as well. Anybody who's new here, who hasn't met me, that's me. It's the same YouTube link, so it doesn't matter. But I've done a lot of Blueprints work. I've got some lore videos out there that cover all the history of Blueprints leading up to day one. So it dives into some of the stuff around the Blackbridge Grotto and things like that. So, or not Blackbridge Grotto, but the Curse of Blackbridge specifically. And I'm active on the Blueprints Discord channel. Oh, ads just hit. Or they're about to hit. Ads started in 6 minutes. Okay, we got to wrap this up in the next 6 minutes. Anyway, so I'm active on Blueprints, and I just started playing Clair Obscur for the first time, Expedition 33. And so I'm 2 sessions into that. I normally stream on Wednesdays and Fridays, non-Blueprints, and Mondays are usually Blueprints. I am considering branching out and doing some more puzzle games on Monday nights. I haven't decided what yet, so at least for the next couple of weeks, it'll probably still be Blueprints. But anyway, let's go ahead and go look for someone to raid out to. And there's a raid message if anyone wants to come along. Thanks everybody for being here. YouTube, for the recording. Please be sure to like, subscribe, check out the rest of the content on the channel while you're here, and hope everybody's having a good day.